Pro. Now, in this video, I'm going to just walk you through prediction site we made. That's straightforward and easy to use. The name is just called Sport Pawa. Very, very easy to use. Now, it's the sport betting. Those guys who like betting or no. Yeah, so this is made for predictions. So we made this site just for prediction to give you guys insight of how to win. And I've also implemented up the live search on it, whereby we expect you to know how the game is performing, what's going on. Well, no, you can keep yourself on, but still we're going to improve more on the live streaming, whereby you can see the real players as they are, yeah, as they are scoring, as which team has won, as they're playing, in a real life play. So I'm still building up that with the certain APIs. But on the other hand, and what I just want to let you know, the site's okay, and these are some of the markets we already have. Yeah, for you, there are several markets I already have, and it is open. It's very, very open and at very low price. So let me just try to walk you through the process. Okay, so as you can see, this is for live streaming, which I've said for live games, where you can see the games, how they're performing, which game is on, something related to that, to displays for you up here. Now, we also have the part for bonus. This is much more of like, it's much more like correct scores. So you just have to log into your account. You can actually use a phone number or you can actually use your email address to access the system. So it's a very simple process, a way forward process to push you into the system, and it is an easy process for you as well. So like I've said, this is how it works like. So this gives you already, although you don't create an account, I already have these games I've given you, which is starting up in next 4 hours. So every second my system updates on background. So I use the cron job to handle all those scenarios, so you don't need to worry. And also on the other way around, when you try to load up a new game or when you try to refresh the page, you don't actually need to refresh the page for the new games to pop up. So you guys, you can just keep yourself on the site. You can use these fast games as an insight to test, you as in you can always look onto doing some tests. I already have 3 games, 6 games for you. 6 games already there on the playlist to make you guys win for those who wants to win. And I have the part for predictions today. This is measure all the games we have for today and what are the possible insights, the possible analytics, the possible predictions we have. Now, how did I come up with this site? I built this site. Still, I use PHP as on my back, but then I used my JavaScript. And on the other hand, I came up with simple using one known as Twitter statements with another prediction AI that I really built, to come up with that. So I've used also PHP ML and something called there's another stuff called Graphy, if you maybe have ever used it in PHP, which is also very good for MML. So if you are good in I use AI on the back, and based on so with the Google, instead of with the fair, with the Redis, and then with the what known as Twitter sentiment to come up with that. So it is something that I believe is now at least 95% correct, because if you check on my previous games, this is where you get the previous games. Trust me, on our previous games, we also have how we have performed, which is not that bad, because if you look onto this performance with other people's predictions, you realize that we on top, we beating it up, because in most of the games we win them. Okay, we win most of the games that we have with us, which is something that I would say it is very, very good for us. You get? So if you see these games, we won them. This one we won. So this one where we have the lose for yesterday, as you can see. Most of the games we win, as you can see. So if you look onto the win and loses, which ones to win, which is more big. So we win most of the games. Like here, this all of these games, we won all of them. This is League Alpha. We won all of those games. So most of the games we won them, as you can see, most of them. So now, how do you win? How can you win with our predictions? You can win our predictions by you using our predictions today here, and as well as also compare it with the bonus prediction. This is where I use much more related with correct scores. I've used much of algorithm to still other segments, but I tend to predict more of. I'm trying not to analyze the very data using my previous data from my own that I corrected already in my database. And now I'm trying to show when they were lost, the draws they had, and the possible wins, if possible, or from the away team, and also analyzing up the sentiments from Facebook, sentiments from Twitter, sentiments from Discord, and so on another site that I happen to get my sentiments from. And then I analyze it using the algorithm that I got from my AI and with something called arbitrage, arbitrage, to build for me the complete possible wins that I expect to have on the sites and the possible, outcome at the end of the day in the predictions. So if you guys are interested in something like this to make money using our betting, this name is called sportpower.com. So don't forget, if you are interested in much of something like this, just hit a like button and tell me please make more videos. I can as well even give you more insight on how best you can win today's game. Otherwise, have a blessed day. Thank you.